Hi everybody, morning again. This is Dr. Debra Williams. So in the previous video, we showed you how to do your castor oil heat pack. Now I'm going to demonstrate for you how to do what we call a poultice. Now a poultice is a mixture of vegetable matter where we're using herbs to try and break down tumors, fibroids, lesions, cysts, all these irregular growths in the body, right? Now the poultice is very easy to make. Now, when I'm working with breast cancer in particular, or when I'm working with prostate cancer, with the tumors, or I'm working with persons who have irregular growth on the liver, then now this is the poultice. So the poultice is normally used after we have done the castor oil heat pack. Now to do your poultice, you have two ways of doing it, so I'll explain both. The first method, we're using a herb called comfrey. So this is the comfrey root powder. It has been powdered out. Then we have the comfrey leaf powder, nice and powdered out. And then we have a herb called chaparral, right? This is not powdered out yet, it's dried leaf. So what you would do, if you buy it in this form where it's the dry leaf, you would put it in your blender and grind it up until it's a powder consistency. Now we need a binding agent. So in this case, I use the flaxseed powder. So we take the flax seeds, put them in the blender, grind them up to get a powder. Now if you can't get the flaxseed, you can use a slippery elm bark powder. It will bind it together so have a nice paste to make the poultice. And then now we're using our beautiful Jamaican black castor oil, or you can use the white castor oil. It doesn't have to be the black castor oil, okay? Now what you will do is simply, you will have a container and you will take approximately 2 or 3 teaspoons of the comfrey root, 2 or 3 teaspoons of the comfrey leaf, 2 or 3 teaspoons of the chaparral powder leaf, and then you'll take about 2 tablespoons of the flaxseed, and we're going to be using this castor oil as a liquid to mix it together. So approximately 4 tablespoons of the castor oil will do it. So once we put all the ingredients in the dish, we mix it up. Now with the castor oil heat pack, we'll use a rag because we'll be reusing that same rag for about 7 days. But with the poultice, you're not reusing it. Once you've made it, you're going to discard the application, which is going to be a napkin. So we'll be using a napkin. So once we've mixed all of this together, we spread the mixture over a nice thick. So you buy like a nice thick hand towel, right? That's going to be disposed of after. And you spread the mixture on it. Now let's say again, let's demonstrate the breast. If it's a breast tumor we're dealing with, we simply get the hand towel, fold it, right? Spread the castor oil, the poultice mixture on it, and then we put it over the breast. Now you have 2 ways of doing this. One, you can simply put it over the breast where the tumor is, cover it with the plastic, cover that with the rag, and then fill this with hot water, not too hot to burn, it should never burn, you should just warm it up, cover it, and then you take a big towel and you cover it, so you lie on your back or you lean back in a chair, and you keep this on for about an hour. What the poultice does is that breaking up the tumor over time, right? So you can do it this way, or you can simply put the poultice, once you've mixed everything together, and you put it on your napkin, you simply put it on and get the surgical tape. Get a piece of plastic and then just get the surgical tape from the pharmacy, and just tape it on. And then put on your bra over it and just sleep with it overnight. So either method can be used to do the poultice. Now what are we trying to achieve with the castor oil heat pack and the poultice? We have a tumor, we have a lesion, we have a cyst, we have fibroids. We're trying to break up these irregular growths in the body. And so the castor oil heat pack over time will soften the tumor, right? We're trying to cut the blood supply from that tumor, from that irregular growth. The castor oil heat pack will start to break it, soften it up. And then the poultice is intended to break it up over time. Now remember, while we're doing this, it is New Start. We have to do the full New Start program. It's nutrition, a whole food, plant-based diet, exercise, water, sunlight, temperance, air, rest, and most importantly, trusting God. We've got to remember, my friends, you've got to remember in all of what we do at Life, Health, Foods and Wellness Center, God is the key. We are using the remedies to bring healing to the body, but our reliance is not just on the remedies, it's on God. So always remember Exodus 15 and verse 26. God says, I am the Lord that healeth thee.